Y'all, we have made it to the season finale of P Valley. We are on episode 10, 210, episode 2, and it was so much going on, so much to look forward to for next season. I don't even know even where to start. Boom, First off, let's start by introducing myself. There we go, especially for all my newcomers. If you are catching one of my recaps for the first time, what's up? What is going on? I am your girl, Ash. Welcome. Sit back, relax, get a drink, get a smoke, pillow, blanket, whatever you need to enjoy what we about to talk about right now, because episode 210 definitely left off with a, let's just say, I was not expecting what was expected, what was expected, what was expected. Like, okay, I thought I had a clue. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't. But to all my oldies but goodies, what is up? Y'all definitely already know what to do, what is up. So with not even further ado, we'll go ahead and start off right at this election, because y'all, Patrice Woodbine won the election. Who would have really thunk that? I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all. A part of me really thought that Andre had this in the bag, while at the same time, it was that's just gonna be too easy. That's just gonna be literally just low key handed to him. It's like y'all get what I'm saying? It, not that it, it's that would just be too just rated G of it. I don't want to say rated G. How do I want to explain this? It would have just been plain, I guess, basically, if he would have actually ended up winning. But that's what I was really thinking. I really didn't think Patrice was going to win, but I didn't think the other Kyle brother was going to win either. So I think the whole part was still just I don't know. I really just did not really sit here and think that Patrice was going to win, but she won, y'all. Now, mind you, at the same time, when what's baby boy name? Andre and Haley were on their way back or whatever, they ran into, Andre's wife was waiting for him, in his goddaddy's house or whatever or whatnot. So they're arguing back and forth or whatever, lining up. Either way, he didn't win the election. But, he makes his announcement and he's talking about how basically, he's going to stay, in Chuckalisa, which is just okay, so let's not, before we even go there. Mind you, they do sit here and have an argument or whatever, because he's basically already talking divorce and just go ahead and breaking up, and while all the while she still wants to try to make things work, and he's like, I'm in love with a whole nother woman, and blase. So this is not even going to work. Maybe it was just never supposed to work from the beginning. And he's like, do you want to be with the person that you thought I was, or do you really want to be with me? And really, that, I feel like she showed exactly her answer the moment she realized that he made the announcement that he was going to stay in Chuckalisa, that he was going to open up his own little law firm out there and everything. Sis looked at him and he was like, you better put on this front. You better put this unified front right now. Because he even told Haley, she either gonna stay or she gonna go. I don't know, either way, what's gonna happen, what's gonna do. But, Haley never ever gets around even to telling, Andre that she's pregnant with twins or whatnot, which is, once I think realizing that things were not going to go her way, once realizing that she wasn't actually going to get that money, that the deal ended up being switched all around up behind her back, she was asked out. Shorty took the money and just straight dipped. So first off, before we even get all into that, first off, Grandma Ernestine, first off, what's the name can't scare us like that. Uncle Clifford cannot scare us like that. Thank the goodness that Grandma Ernestine made it through, and COVID free, whatever or whatnot. And Shorty Girl throws her own little party. Like gets Big L, Duffy. She hires all them to basically like get the PYNK ready and like just get all that situated. Mind you though, at the same time, no, not at the same time. So first off, Lil Murda's performance with Mercedes. Did that happen? Yes, it did. Because when they pulled right out, for whatever reason, the stage, and I guess because everybody wasn't on the stage, I don't know. The PYNK just looked different for their performance or whatever or whatnot. And let's just say that Lil Murda definitely put it out there that he was not scared, that he right here, like 7 pounds of pressure is literally like just that. Like I feel like that song is literally just 7 pounds of pressure. Like he was putting on, for that performance. And Lil Mercedes, not like knowing, but like not really knowing the full extent of, the beefs and the, of what's going on between these two different gangs or whatever or whatnot. She thinking like, this just an opportunity, to, get, enjoy this song, do my last dance, get a bang, which was another like surprise, get up, hey, like that performance was my last dance and I'm not doing this no more, which we're gonna get to. So don't worry, just pause on that. But of course, man is in the audience and he's like directly like talking to him, like letting him know like, what's up, this is what it is, I ain't scared, whatever, like this, like, okay. And I mean sounded like as well that he's like, to me as well, sounded like in the song that he was admitting to killing old boy. I mean, he did, but he didn't. He just admitted that, he basically had put 7 pounds of pressure in on somebody, whatever the right term of that like is or whatever, whatnot. So like, that ain't over. That's for sure. That ain't over. That's not over. And then him like sticking around, like first off, like him choosing to stick, like, oh my God, like y'all, I don't even know how to like, oh, it's just so much that just happened here. Like, I don't even know, like, all right, boom. All right, where are we going back to? Is we like gonna hit on that? All right, so boom, boom. Let's go back to Lakeisha, Haley, Autumn, like all that or whatever or whatnot. Remember, she thought, she was about to get her check, whatever, bye. No. Like, and remember, I was literally like last week trying to figure out like, how is this going to handle for her? It's working out perfectly. Now, the crazy thing is, in that situation, I knew it was just there was no way Haley was going to keep like things continuing like to go her way. Like she was going to have to pay her just due at any time. On the flip side, I don't know if y'all got it. We knew that. I understood. Let me talk about me. I understood that Clifford was making a deal with that brother's Kyle, right? Kyle. I want to say that that's Kyle or whatever, whatnot. We know which brother I'm talking about. So I just never really knew like what that was pertaining to. And basically all that was just them, I guess, kind of like moving like the line, the waterfront, like basically made a deal that basically you can still have this without basically touching my little PYNK. I'm going to keep my little PYNK or whatever or whatnot. Though that was the whole bring the water to you type thing or whatever, what that was all about or whatever, whatnot. Because that's what he was saying. Like basically he's going to have the water come right up to his front door. And so basically Kyle ends up writing him a check for $250K or whatever or whatnot, which he ends up trying to give, which he ends up giving back, which Clifford ends up giving back to, not giving back, but trying to give to Haley to buy the club back because that's what she bought it for. Sounds, about fair to me, but little Haley or whatever, whatnot, like she was not taking that beating down easily. When I say baby was hurt, baby saw her dreams just fading away slowly but surely. Like, it was, baby girl was turning colors up in there. Like, she was hurting or whatever, but she feel like, she's putting so much more into the pink, and she deserved more or whatever or whatnot. And Big L and good old Diamond right there for the cosign. Like, for real, I think that body, was enough, was basically your disinterest and all that boom, boom, boom that you asking for. Like, I think basically we about even. And let's be honest. Like, first off, killing and getting rid of bodies, that don't come cheap. So on that end, yeah, I think it's fair. And even if Montavious won't even in this, well, if Montavious won't in this, like, it wouldn't even be like it wouldn't even be what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be. I feel like. So, like, no, Haley, you got exactly what you deserve. But oh no, no, she didn't. And I was thinking it as I was watching it. I was thinking it. I was like, there's no way. I'm like, Haley is she's too conniving. Like, she's gonna do something to try to get back. Like, and sure enough, she go and take what they had, like 24K in the account or whatever, whatnot. She go and take every single little bit of money out of that account and leave them high and dry. Big L was like, yeah, so basically about this little hustle that me and Duffy got going on, sounds like you're gonna need that. Sounds like we need to get that back in going in here. And don't sound like Clifford gonna have no, qualms about that or whatever, whatnot. Now, y'all, with everything that's going on, with, murder or whatever, whatnot, him, with the beef, him having that performance or whatever or whatnot, he wants to stay. So it's so crazy because, like, I was like, really, Clifford? So you gonna really sit here and, like, not gonna read the room? You're really gonna sit here and not see that he low key, like, basically, like, saying that he wanna be with you, that he wanna see, like, he was talking about, like, y'all, like, coming out and being out in front of everybody. And, did he really think that him going on tour was, a good idea? And I feel Clifford. At the same time, I definitely get it, like, him, realizing the potential that murder has and wanting to, allow him to go and live that dream and be that person and take that opportunity. On the flip side, though, Clifford got stuff going on the inside that he, like, that boy, like, murder was right, that he felt like, he don't deserve love, or whatever, and feels like basically no matter what, he's just going to be left. And basically all I need is my grandmother. I was like, and then you don't realize that he got a whole attitude. He's slamming doors. You don't say nothing. You don't apologize. You don't try to make it right. Like, Clifford. Like, and then at that, you lucky, because some niggas would have been like, all right, then, I'm done. Nope. Lil Murder still spin the block on that ass. Pulled up at Grandma Ernestine party. Still like, I'm not going on that tour. It don't matter if I'm going to be lit. I'm going to be lit. No matter if I ride Tina Snow curtail, basically. Like, I'm going to get this. You I want to be with, like, y'all. Okay, not like, for real. So was they, like, really kissing? Was they, like, really kissing, like, in front of everybody? I mean, because that's what it looked like. But was they, y'all, that I told y'all. I freaking told y'all that I couldn't. I literally kept saying, though. Did I not say it last episode? Did I say it last episode? Or maybe in some more episodes, or not some more episodes, some earlier episodes, that maybe, see what it is, y'all, and my mapper didn't. At the same, y'all, I promise, I think a lot of stuff, and I might not always say it out loud, but I definitely always be like, if I don't say it, I promise you, I probably thought of it. I sat there and said, in some way, do they, like, work for each other? Do they, like, whatever? But I was like, I think I doubted it. I doubted that it happened that way, but I knew immediately when something was going to happen to him when he went out there to that car. And when he got attacked, I was like, okay, first off, if this is Big Bone is whooping ass. It wasn't all Big Bone or whatever. Like, she had somebody, what she said, or he killed our mentor or our boss or some shit like that. And I was like, I knew this crazy. Oh, y'all, I did, because I was like, y'all, okay, did she really go as far like to try? I don't know. I don't know if I said it, y'all. I might have just been thinking it in my head, but I promise y'all, I was thinking like, what if she that does have some type of connection to him? Because I'm telling, I literally say like, why is she in so deep? Like, why does she freaking care so much? That's freaking why. That's freaking why. And then boom, y'all. The whole time I was watching that episode, I literally kept saying, this is too good to be true. Watch Matt. Is his name Matt? His name Matt, right? Watch Keyshawn. We're talking about Keyshawn and her baby dad. I think his name is Matt, because right now I'm so excited I'm forgetting everybody's names. I'm like, watch he go and end up picking up the kids. I didn't know how, didn't know what. I just kept thinking, I'm like, she's getting ready to go. She got the money, Murder end up giving her some more money. She got the car. She go to her, to her sisters, or I would guess basically really her moms or whatever or whatnot, her stepmom. And as always, the stepmom is still ruining stuff, doing stupid stuff. Like, why did you see a need to call? Like, just why? Why? I literally kept saying the entire episode, like, no, it's just too good to be true. It's too good to be true. It's too easy for Keyshawn to just be able to get away and just keep going, be able to be gone and get those babies. But y'all, when I say that shorty spazzed out, like I kept like, I was like, okay, when she was just taking it in, not out like and listening what the lady was saying, and then all of a sudden she was hearing the lady's words turn and basically, she heard the lady basically criticizing her as a mom, and then seeing, Matt with that. Is his name Matt? Why would I want to call him Matt? And I feel like his name is not Matt. And why Matt might be his name. But y'all, either way, y'all got it. Seeing him like with this devious smile on her face, I'm like, okay, something's not about to I'm like, something's not going to come up. That's an exact example of a snapped moment. And it just pissed me off, because I just felt like they just saw that as a angry black woman in a moment, that an officer grabbing her, like grabbing her and like tackling her to the floor. Like, what the hell she gonna do with it? What's she gonna do to him? Because you got slapped? Is that what it is? You mad because you got slapped in a crossfire? Like, clearly something is going on. She's clearly saying to this woman, this man, that this is his fault. You did this, blah, 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 blah. Like, y'all, when she walked in, child services, and she just, that's going to be hell from that. Like, y'all, like, it's like, it's going to be so much good, but it's going to be so much bad. Like, it's going to be like bittersweet, because some good has come of this, look like some love, but at the same time, like, so much damage has come of this. And then of course she ends up calling Diamond for help. He's speaking in that code, that fairy tale princess, knight, king type thing going on. And I do believe that when he was going out to try to, I guess, I don't know, was Keyshawn basically telling him to kill Derek? Derek, that's his name, y'all. Look, it took all that for me to just keep talking. That's his name, Derek. Why I was trying to call that boy Matt, I have no idea. Derek is his name. I felt like she was trying to tell Diamond to take Derek out. I don't know. But that's exactly what I feel like. And I feel like Diamond was about to go and do something. And that's when things went left for Diamond. And they're not going to take Diamond out immediately. It looks like they might go and probably torture him or something like that. Like, this going to be, whew, y'all, this is going to be tough. Y'all, then that's why I say it was some good, and then it's just some bad, because like, one, not even this is not, as much as Haley has picking up and she has ran, I don't think that this is the end of it. And I think she's definitely going to have these babies. And when Andre gets a whiff of that. Like, I definitely just don't think that this is the end, that this is this is the last that we're going to see of Haley. Clearly, Keyshawn is not going anywhere. And then, y'all, good old Shell decides that she wants to get up and go to rehab, right? And she wants to go and leave to y'all know that girl got like a crazy name or whatever whatnot. So of course I'm about to tell her name, Tarika, Chanelica, like what's Tariana, Tarika. What's the baby name, y'all? Either way, y'all know what I'm talking about. Mercedes' daughter. She want to go and leave her Terica. That would it's gonna come. It's coming. I'm getting it together, y'all. I'm getting it together. I know I'll be forgetting all these people's names. So she want to go and leave Terica with Pastor Woodbine. Like, first off, Pastor Woodbine, even if Pastor Woodbine had not won as mayor, because she's now, what she said to call her? Mayor Bishop. She's now Mayor Bishop. So now that she Mayor Bishop, she was just like, I don't think I'm going to have time. And then plus, I knew she was going to say it. I didn't raise mine already. And she like left her there like, here you go. Here you go. But and then, y'all, even good morphine for Mercedes. As Mercedes at the same time telling, Clifford that's going to be, her last dance, and him feeling like all his OG girls is gone. And yeah, it's kind of like you're going to have to start anew with the girls you got. And they're going to have to keep this thing afloat. But matter of fact, Keyshawn ain't going nowhere, little do all they know. They don't know it yet, but Keyshawn ain't going nowhere. So, remember I said last week, though, that I was like, shouldn't Mercedes begin to check for this girl using her photos or whatever or whatnot? Sure enough, that girl sent her $30,000, and as well, it's something like that girl gonna continue to get checks. Talk about some royalties, from those photos, and basically like feeling like this. She should have done her right by her, not having to do anything with Coach, and owing that money to her, because basically like Mercedes told her that, that they need to play it chill, that they didn't need to, whatever. But so it was kind of the wife's fault that, that opportunity got messed up. At the same time, it ain't all the wife's fault. Mercedes opened that door too. Like, she allowed that door to be open. So I think basically like her little gym or whatever, it's like kind of official. But I'm glad though Patricia asked, because I was like, so if this was to be a gym for girls, why is there a poll in here? Why is there a poll? Don't get me wrong, though. I'm not saying like, why is there what are we trying to promote for the girls? Okay, like, if we want to promote it as an art, okay, cool. But at the same time, how many times gonna be like, okay, for their teenage girls to be so? I don't know. We're gonna have to come better with that. We're gonna have to come better with that one. I really can't believe though that Haley really thought that Clifford was going to be about this dollar. Like, I had to get back on that really quick, because I just remember her thinking like, oh, well, we could have split this and we could da. Like, girl, you did not hear him the last time. He told you already that this just ain't just no club. Like, this, like, it's, she really thought, but y'all, that ain't the end of Lakeisha Savage, Haley, whatever her last name, of Autumn Night. Like, who else? Like, what other names that she had? Because I feel like we're missing one. Like, I enjoyed this season with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this season with me. Of course, y'all can catch me next season, catch some of my other recaps. If you got any suggestions for anything that you think that I should recap, definitely let me know. Let me know in the comments your thoughts of this season, any of these episodes. If I forgot anything, but I feel like I really might have hit on everything. But if I didn't, Definitely, of course, as well, let me know in the comments. Thumbs up if you like this video. That'd be great, y'all. If I can get me the 5 likes, that lets me know that y'all liking a little something, right? Especially if you made it this far, you definitely want to give me a thumbs up. I definitely appreciate that. Appreciate y'all checking out this video, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.